Titancraft. Hey guys, and welcome to my first episode on Titancraft Season 4. And this is a completely survival server. Almost vanilla. There's some minor differences, and I'll show them to you as I'm showing you off spawn, which I have been doing vigorously for the last 5 months or so, I think. And Titancraft is a patron server from Tango Tech. And I'll have a link to his YouTube channel and his patron page in the description below. Now, that being said, that it's a survival server, this island right here, this is where you spawn. This was done in creative before the server opened, so we had something for people to see when the server started. And I also did the nether portal, the main nether portal, but I tore it out in survival and rebuilt it. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. But anyways, let's jump into this and let's get the point of view right again. But anyways, on Tango's server for Titancraft, we have something called the resource world. And this is how you get to it down here. It's underneath the water. We started this server right when 1.13 came out. And we wanted to try to make use of some of the water mechanics, right off the beginning. So the resource world is you come in here and you can get sand, gravel, grass. We have a mason here, and it's an ocean biome over here. As you can see, people just tore it up. But that's what it's for. It's to be torn up so we don't tear up the overworld. Alright, we're going to come back and join up here. And I have some people to thank before I get going too far. First of all, I'm going to say a huge thank you to Tango for letting me be part of his What If Villager videos that he's putting out right now. It's amazing. It means the world to me, what he's done. Also, we've had a lot of people donate, and it's basically kept me busy, so I haven't had to gather too much this season, and I've been just building. Almost since I started building. I did a lot of gathering for the first 2 weeks of the season. But yeah. And then I've had a base. This is kind of my base too in here. The entrance to it's right there. It's nothing special in there. It's just a bunch of chests. But Anita, 520T, has been helping me immensely. And I would not be as far without her. She's been helping me keep organized, and she's helped gather a lot as well. And as far as donating goes, I've had Makani Velour help me a lot. She's donated a lot of coral, and I think she's donated some other stuff, and I'm sorry, Makani, I can't remember what it was at the time, or at this time. And then I've had the Pikachu trading company help me. They've helped me a ton as well. They've given me resources upon resources. They've given me armor. They've given me tools. They've given me blocks to place. I mean, just to show you, I've only mined like 110,000 stone, and I've placed over 200,000. So, I mean, it's crazy how much they've really helped me. Seriously. And then, sorry about that. And then, I'll go over and show you the nether portal. The nether portal was built at first and creative too before the server started, but people were upset with it, how I had it built. I had it built inside of a mountain where you had to find your way down into a path. And I thought it was good, but I guess since I put it together, I knew exactly where to go, but it was really confusing. People were getting turned around and everything in it. So I ripped it out, and this was all in survival. And then I ripped it out, and and as I was ripping it out, I kind of realized how I wanted to do it. And I think this as a replacement is even better than what I had. I mean, I'm so much happy. I wasn't happy with the nether portal to begin with, and I just kind of rushed it to get it done. Oh my gosh, Anita. She loves to flip those trapdoors on me. But anyways, yeah, I think this looks just amazing. And if you guys haven't seen my tutorials, I'll leave a link to the first one down below. I would suggest that you watch it and you can see kind of how I do all my detail and stonework and stuff, and how I build my trees. It's just on a much bigger scale, of course. Okay, and this is what it looks like from up here when you're just kind of running up the path. And as you run down the path, I've got signs placed everywhere so people don't get too lost and hopefully can find their way around. I know for a new player logging in to here, it can be really overwhelming with places to go. Oh my goodness, Anita, so many trapdoors. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her one of these times. Okay, I'll do that some other time. But anyways, I'll just kind of give you a little bit of a tour here around. And let's see, this is the above. This is one of the special things from Titancraft. And up there is a special made custom biome where, or biomes where you can get special end loot. Like, I had this pit given to me, it has efficiency 6 on it. And so basically it's like a beacon almost. You know, I can instant mine terracotta and smooth stone. And that was given to me by Sobertron, which is amazing. He's a good guy. He's donated a lot to me, as well as Cashmere, Nexus, Sham has, and Higgs. They've been amazing. They've donated a lot. There's been a lot of other people donating too, and I honestly can't remember everybody. I should have put a wall up or something. But anyways, this is where you set your spawn for when you go in here, because the mobs in there are ridiculous. And alright, so I start running and bouncing around here, and then up here, just keep following along. This is just part of the main island here, and that tree over here is the first tree this big that I've ever done. I'll get to that here in a second. But first, I'll show you the Titan. This is where we get our iron for now. But when 114 comes out, rip Titan, you know, and I need the Titan Guild to come on and finish. I'm calling you out, Titan Guild. Come on. Anyways, and then over here is our map area of the spawn. I'm not quite done with it yet. It's not updated from when I first did it. I've added quite a bit since I did this, and I need to get banners in first to put where everything is, so people, you know, I think it will help a lot. This tree here, this is the biggest tree I've ever done in survival or creative, actually, now that I think about it. And you know, at first, what it is, it's an entrance to the second. We have kind of a secondary entrance to the Nether, to our Nether hub, which was designed by Rocket Engineer and his wife Viral Guardian. And what he wanted was kind of an Alice in Wonderland theme down the rabbit hole. And at first, I was just going to do a stump, you know, and I got the stump built, kind of, and I was looking at it, and I was looking around, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and build a large tree. And these lights, or, you know, the brazers, I guess, are really, I would like to have hung them a little higher, but it would have burnt the tree down. So, yeah, so they're a little further down than I would like, but yeah, let's see, let's give you a good, come on, take off. Give you kind of a better look here. And we'll get to these other islands and stuff too here in a little bit. But yeah. Yeah, I really like the tree. I really like those lights that hang off of it too. I designed those myself, and I was really happy with them. Yeah. So. And fail. Alright. And now, this part over here. Right over here. This was the first part that I designed when I was coming up with these islands. And all of these islands are hand-built. None of them were here when the season started. And all the rest of these islands, besides that one for the main spawn island, have been built in creative. All the sand and gravel and coral you see underneath have been placed by me. And the first thing I wanted to do was show some love to Tango. You know, because he's, you know, I know the people that I do today because of this server. This server has an amazing community, and I love them to death. I've known some of them for a while now, and they're crazy. They're crazy, but in the best way possible. But yeah, like, and then You know, most of these islands are just decorative, and you know, they're just here for looks and everything. But there's a few that are functional. You know, I'll just show you the decorative ones. Just kind of fly by them here. Just gotta let you see them. You know, I'll give you a better look too. Now, this tower up here, this is called Tango Tower, and it's part of the above. We get shards from the above, and you can put 3 in here, and that's where you get your special loot from. And it was built by Drop, and it was designed by Paspinall, and had a bunch of other donators as well, especially for coal. Coal, I know I donated some coal. Sorry, Cash. I know that you're supposed to get all my coal, but yeah, I think the tower, you know, this tower looks really good too. Now this island still needs a little work underneath, but other than that, you know, it's really good. Now for these 6 islands, I think right here, this one, and that one. These are all the public starter farms. Like a guy named Sir Jarek designed the shape of them and kind of the height. I came back in with the detail and my bridges and stuff to kind of link them all together. And I think for a public starter farm they look really nice. And I really need to get banners up so people know where everything is, because I think there's a lot of people that don't even know that they're here at the moment. So yeah. And then we have some more just decorative islands and stuff back this way. I'll show this in a second. That's me being a little playful. It's one of my favorite things that spawned. But over here, just more decorative islands, and that's the Public Guardian farm. I think Rocket Engineer and a few others had a hand in there in that as well. I would like to know the names so I can get proper what am I trying to think of? Credit. Sometimes me and words do not get along. Oh my gosh, you got them all. Anyways, these 2 islands link up to Spawn. Or not Spawn, but the shopping district, and I'll show you that in a little bit. Oh, Anita. But eventually, I am gonna open a shop, and it's gonna be the first one since season 1. I'm kind of excited about it, and the entrance to it's going to be right here on one of my islands. I think that way I don't get into our shopping district has gotten crowded, but I love our shopping district. It's got a lot of character to it, and I'll show you that in a second. Now I'm gonna go back over here and show you this little scene that I've created. I'm really happy with the way this thing turned out. Alright, you can kind of see it. I don't know who that masked villain is up there, but he's no friend of the server, shooting down a laser beam and opening a void down here, letting monsters out. I don't know what this guy's thinking. He's a menace, and obviously somebody thought it would be funny to put up a Norwegian flag. His name will remain nameless, Nexus. But he's good. He's a good friend. He's a funny guy. And this is the first time I've ever done anything with a glass like this. And I don't know, but to me this looks incredible. You know, and then I have it into a void effect, which I haven't done it in a tutorial yet, and I'm thinking about doing one because I'm sure a lot of you guys know how it works. You know, these void effects, and I actually tried to add some little like swirls in there so it wasn't just plain. And this over here, you know, I tried. Come on, get over there. I tried to make it look like some of the void was coming out, to make it look like this was coming out. This was supposed to be a hand at first. I was gonna make it like a fiery hand, and the hand I designed for this thing was so derpy. Oh, it was horrible. And so I was like, you know what? The hand just turned into a tentacle. Because I've done tentacles in the past. And not one with like 3 prongs on the end of it, but yeah. It's supposed to be like a fiery tentacle. That's what the glass is. I don't know if that works or not. But take a closer look at this laser beam here. I really like this. I think the end rods work perfect for this. This guy's cape, I think the cape looks pretty cool, and the oh no, fail again. You know, one of these days I might learn how to fly. And but what it is that the energy is coming from around his hand, and is concentrating into the middle into a pure laser beam that's shooting right down into the void. I think that looks cool. And then, you know, a cable statue. Oh, of course it starts raining. Sorry guys, there's not much I can do about that. And somebody thought it would be funny to put an end rod in someplace they probably shouldn't have. Sorry guys, I did not know that was there. I'll show you what this looks like from down below as well. I should have looked it up a while ago. And I've shown bits and pieces of the spawn in a couple of my tutorials as well. Oh my goodness. Can't land on anything today. Anyways, that's what it looks like from below. You know, I think it's pretty neat. But anyways, that's Spawn, and as I have a couple other projects people are wanting me to do on the server, and now that I'm done with Spawn, I'm a little more available to help, and I also have other things as well going. And I try to upload a video on every Sunday. I'm trying to keep to that schedule. Sometimes it's hard to do with my job and everything, and I do have other plans for Spawn, maybe, if I get to them, like just tall, thin spires coming out of the water, just in random places. I think that'll look really cool too. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been fun to finally be able to show you guys a little bit of what I've been doing in survival currently. Now I do plan on releasing my Season 3 base at some time, but I'm having trouble with the file size and getting it extracted and everything, and I'm not very technical when it comes to things. So, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed showing you guys again, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye!